Hello and welcome to TorAthena, where unfortunately at the moment Lucy is in Paris enjoying the sights and sounds of France's capital, and I'm here reviewing some comics for her, so apologies in advance. Seeing as Lucy is in France, I thought today might be a good opportunity to bring up an old title and one of my favourite titles, Sky Doll, which I actually got from France a few years ago. Thankfully you don't have to read it in French because Marvel Comics released it a few years back in English, so you can finally catch up on it. It is created by Barbucci and Canepa, who are two amazing illustrators and writers, and the story is absolutely incredible. Okay, so it's set in a universe where religion is a governing force rather than like an empire like in Star Wars. And in this universe, it has recently been decreed that sex dolls are legal in religious terms. So yes, the entire universe is like, way hey! Sky dolls, as they're called, are used for all sorts of purposes, including car washes and yeah, okay, I regret picking this title, but this is the French, okay? This is the French. They are very more open-minded than we are. Now, in this story, the religion is split into two factions. One is a very carnal kind of religion, and the other half of it is a more spiritual side. However, their messiah has vanished, and they're waiting for their return. Now, you've got this character, Noah, who is a sky doll. She's one of the robots who is used for various needs in a car wash. However, unlike all the other robots, she actually has desires to go and fulfill something else, a greater need to go out there and do something, and she doesn't know what that is yet, but she ends up escaping from her captivity on a kind of a diplomatic vessel, and that's where her story begins. Now, the artwork is absolutely breathtaking and incredible. With a lot of French comics, there's a lot more effort has gone into kind of the artwork, and a lot more time and colour and facial expressions and body language, and this is probably the pinnacle as far as I'm concerned on how good art could look. As these long speeches are kind of given by the characters, their facial expressions just sell it so magically, and you can see it as a Disney cartoon. Well, a bit more rude than a Disney cartoon, but still a Disney cartoon, so you know, it's absolutely incredible to watch. Every single panel is so beautiful and breathtaking. Additionally, the humour is very, very cartoonish as well. However, it then cuts to very, very, very serious moments. So you have these comical characters, but you also have the fact that there's a religious war going on and a lot of kind of like very strange spiritual things. I don't know, it's so very complicated, but beautiful at the same time, so it's definitely worth a read. But because of that, I would say it's not for everyone, and also you do get a little bit of boobs because it's French, and that's what the French love, and also chocolate. So yes, Sky Doll, I highly recommend it. I think it's an amazing read, and it's worth going back through some old catalogues and seeing if you can find one in an old shop somewhere. Otherwise, I think a hardback edition was released by Marvel. Incidentally, I actually have the original French version there. Nipple! No nipple from Marvel. Anyway, that was my first review. Let me know what you think. Put a comment in the bottom. I'm sorry, it's not going to be as fun, but she'll be back next week. Thank you very much, and speak to you soon.